What's going on, guys? This is going to be my Nintendo DS collection for January 2016. Just my physical games. A little bit of history. I did own several regular DSs, which are fan dubbed the DS Fat, and I did own a couple DS Lites. I still have my DS Lite. It's working fine. Use it to play Game Boy games portably. And I never did get a DSi or DSi XL. Reason for that is I didn't think the way they were worth the upgrade, and I did not like how they took out the Game Boy Advance backwards compatibility at the time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I do have a sizable amount of DS games. Not sure if it's as much as my 3DS collection, but it's still pretty big. Just warning you guys now, there's a lot of Japanese RPGs here, just because during the DS days I was very big into them, which I mean I still am. I still love Japanese RPGs, but like I'm more balanced now. Back then I was like fanatical about them. I was buying them like all the time. So just warning you guys. Again, they're in alphabetical order, so we're gonna begin. Animal Crossing Wild World. I loved this game. Put so much time into it back in the day. I probably won't go back to it now that we have New Leaf. And then of course there's gonna be future games that are just gonna up the ante even more. But still, for the time, this was awesome. Took everything we loved about the GameCube game and improved it. It's awesome. Avalon Code. Really interesting action RPG where you can't save the world. The world's going to be destroyed, and you have to go around and make records of everything. So that way, when the world gets recreated, you will have the records of it, which is actually pretty interesting. You use the book to customize a lot of stuff. You can add or take away elements or strength to the enemies or your own character, which is actually a really unique function. It's really fun. Chibi Robo Park Patrol. Really interesting game. Chibi Robo is just a very experimental game. Really awesome. Children of Mana. It's a Mana game. If you played Secret of Mana or Sword of Mana or any of them, it's just like that. It's awesome. Chrono Trigger. I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. I haven't actually played this yet. I have yet to play Chrono Trigger. I know it's shocking as a gamer. It's like, what? You haven't played Chrono Trigger? I just haven't gotten around to it. But as you can see, I own the DS version. It is complete. I will get around to it. I promise you that. When? I don't know. Lots of games coming out, but yeah. Diddy Kong Racing DS. Awesome, awesome remake of the 64 version. It sucks that Banjo's not in it though. DK Jungle Climber. It's a sequel to DK King of Swing on the Game Boy Advance. Both of those games are very underrated. They are very underrated. They're really unique games that utilize the shoulder buttons, and they just utilize. It's a lot like Clue Land, if you guys remember that from the NES days. Really awesome games. Got a collection of Dragon Quest games here. For the main series, we got Dragon Quest IV, Chapters of the Chosen, Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride, and then Dragon Quest VI, Realms of Revelation. Let me try and get these in some better lighting here. Yeah. But these are awesome games, just awesome games. These were the first time we got these in North America, and these were published by Square Enix. This one is actually put out by Nintendo. Really awesome games. I really love Dragon Quest V. Dragon Quest IV was awesome as well. They each do their own unique thing. This one has different chapters where you each plays a different character, and the last chapter is basically you rounding up all the characters and doing your thing. Dragon Quest V goes through generations, where your main character, he was once a boy, then he was a teenager, now he's an adult. You can even find a wife, have kids, and you raise your kids, they become part of your party. It's actually really cool. And this one has the class system as well as the regular world and dream world, kind of like a Zelda game where it's got like the two worlds. So it's really unique stuff here. These were all remakes and they were really well done. I cannot wait for Dragon Quest 7 and 8 remakes on the 3DS. They're going to be freaking amazing. Actually, we're going to do it this way. And then I have Dragon Quest IX as well, Sentinels of the Starry Skies. This one was made specifically for the DS. It's a brand new entry into the series after 8. And this was awesome. This is probably one of my favorite games in the series. I really love this game. Lots and lots of content there. Lots of stuff. Two more Dragon Quest games. These are Dragon Quest Monsters Joker and Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2. Really awesome games. Again, I love Pokemon, we all love Pokemon, but there's more monster battling games out there that are just as good, if not better, and these are prime examples of it. I'm just sad these games didn't take off, and I'm sad that we're not getting the Dragon Quest Monsters games on the 3DS that are over in Japan. There's at least 2 remakes from the Game Boy ones, and there's Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 3 coming out, which so far, no North American dates, which is ridiculous. But if people don't buy the games and buy shit tons of Pokemon, you know, I guess that's what happens. So I can't really blame the companies. But still, really good games. Drawn to Life. It's by THQ, which are now defunct, unfortunately. But this was a really unique platformer. It's kind of childish if you want to really look at it that way. I don't. I just look at it as very unique and harkens back to a younger time, but it's really good. Fossil Fighters. Again, monster battling. This one is really, really awesome. You can find it for like $10, $20 nowadays. It's my only import game. It's a European import. This is actually a German copy. It's in German. Not the game itself. The game is in English, but I'm talking about this box is in German. It's a freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. As a Zelda fan, I had to have this, and it's actually really good. It's a really good game. I was surprised. It's awesome, and I love these casings. I wish North America had these cases. I prefer these over the black ones, which is weird because I always hear people from Europe say they prefer art cases over theirs, but I like these. And look at that freaking manual, guys. It's a Bible. Look at that. This manual. I mean, that's crazy. That is freaking crazy. But yeah, I did get this new. I imported it. Had to have it for my collection, and it's just awesome. You can actually import it for very cheap. Amazon sells these for like maybe 30, 40 bucks, which is not that bad considering. Glory of Heracles. It's an okay Japanese RPG. Golden Sun, Dark Dawn. Got both the Kingdom Hearts games, Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2 and Kingdom Hearts Recoded. In my opinion, Recoded's the better game gameplay-wise, but 358's the better game story-wise. So you want a really good emotional story, you play 358. You want really awesome gameplay, Recoded. But if you're a diehard Kingdom Hearts fan like myself, you play both, you love both, you enjoy both because they are both amazing games. And playing these is a lot better than watching the shitty freaking cutscene movies that they made for the remixes. I don't know why they did that when they could have made HD versions of both of these, which would have been awesome. But hey, we got them in the DS. They play fine. They're awesome. So, just awesome. And I got a collection of 4 Kirby games here. We got Kirby Canvas Curse, Kirby Mass Attack, Kirby Squeak Squad, and Kirby Superstar Ultra. This was the first one to come out in the DS, and this was the last one. Ironically, these are the unique Kirby games that utilize the touchscreen, and these were the middle games. This was a brand new game, and this was a remake of the Super Nintendo Kirby Superstar. Both these are more traditional Kirby games where you suck up enemies, use basic controls, and get their powers, jump from levels. Whereas this one you controlled many Kirbys with the touchscreen, and this one he was a ball and you drew his movements. Really awesome stuff. I really don't know what my favorite is. This is one of my favorite Kirby games of all time on the Super Nintendo, and I really like this edition as well. Mass Attack and Kirby Canvas Curse are really good as well. I like Mass Attack a lot. Magical Star Sign. It's another Japanese RPG. It's a pretty unique game. It's got some unique stuff to the battle system. Really enjoyable. Hidden gem, I would say. 2 Mario and Luigi games. Got Mario and Luigi Partners in Time and Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I love both these games. I feel like Partners in Time gets a bad rap. It's a really awesome game. But I really love Bowser's Inside Story. One of my favorite Mario games of all time. It's just really awesome. It's not really a Mario game. It's more or less Bowser's game. It's from Bowser's point of view for the most part. Got some other Mario games here. We got Mario Kart DS. Really good entry in the Mario Kart series. One of the first major online Nintendo games, of course. Mario Party DS, a really awesome handheld Mario Party game. A lot better than the abysmal Mario Party Advance, which was a bit early to, do a Mario Party game on a handheld. So this one's actually a lot better. I do have this. I don't have the original cardboard sleeve for it, but this is the Metroid Prime Hunter's first hunt demo that came with the original DS units. I had to get this for my collection. Metroid Prime Hunters, of course. Monster Tale, really awesome game. Reminds me a lot of Mega Man X, and it's a it's also a Metroidvania style game with the whole open side-scrolling world, all interconnected map and everything, which is really cool. New Super Mario Brothers, of course, the start of the new Super Mario Brothers series. Really awesome game. Was really awesome when it came out. Okamiden, an awesome sequel to an awesome game. A lot of people say the original is better than this. I feel like they're both fantastic games. Got some Pokemon games here. We got Pokemon Diamond version, we got Pokemon Heart Gold version, Pokemon Platinum version, and Pokemon White 2. You'll notice there's no black or white here because I do not like those games. Black 2 and White 2 were a lot better. And Diamond I've sunk hundreds of hours into. Platinum is awesome as well. And Heart Gold and Soul Silver were really good remakes of Gold and Silver as well. So really good shit. I really love the 4th generation. 5th generation, not so much. But the 4th gen was really, really a fun time to be a Pokemon fan. Radiant Historia, probably one of the best games on the DS RPG-wise. If you guys can find this game, find it and play it. It is amazing. You will not be disappointed. Rhapsody, a musical adventure. Another Japanese RPG. Like I said, I was buying them left and right during the DS days. Rhythm Heaven, another underrated game. And it's really awesome. I wish we were getting more Rhythm Heaven games. There's one on 3DS now that we haven't gotten yet. That's in Japan only. Hoping we get that. Sola to Robo, Red the Hunter. Got a pair of Sonic games here. We got Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure. Awesome, awesome Sonic games. If you like fast speeding 2D Sonic, these are the games for you. Star Fox Command. Can't really say much about it because I haven't played it yet. I know this game gets a lot of hate, but we'll see once I play it how I like it. Suikoden Tear Cries. Really, really awesome. This is also another one of my favorite RPGs on the system. I really, really enjoy this game. Summon Night Twin Age. It's an okay RPG. You use the stylus for everything, which is kind of, it's good and bad in parts, but it's an alright game. Super Mario 64 DS. A lot of people say the original is better. I actually say this is better. I like the different characters. I like the graphical upgrades. I like having 150 stars instead of 120. I like the new areas and new levels and everything. This game's just all around great. People say, oh, but it's bad controlling it with the D-pad. Well, now we have the 3DS, and it controls beautifully with the circle pad. So you can't really complain anymore. Awesome game. Legendary Starfy. Another underrated hidden gem. Guys, if you like Kirby, you're going to love this. Trust me. It's a very cutesy 2D platformer in the vein of Kirby. You will not be disappointed. Trust me. And then got 2 Zelda games here. Zelda Phantom Hourglass and Zelda Spirit Tracks. I really like these games. A lot of people hated on them because of the stylus controls. I like the controls in them. I'm more partial to Spirit Tracks. I think Spirit Tracks is one of my favorite handheld Zeldas. Phantom Hourglass is a good game. It's not one of my favorite Zelda games though. It's pretty much filler story-wise. Some of the gameplay could be more refined. The music, the soundtrack is just bland and basic. But Spirit Tracks is amazing. And Phantom Hourglass, it's still a really great game. It's a Zelda game. Every Zelda game, to me, is awesome. It's just, I'm very biased when it comes to Zelda, but I have fun as a whole with the entire series. So it's how I've been. And The World Ends With You. A Japanese RPG put up by Square Enix. A lot of people love this game. I'm indifferent to it. I mean, it's okay. I don't think it deserves all the praise it gets, but that's just my opinion. Trace Memory. This was a sort of adventure mystery style game that was on the DS. Got a lot of praise back in the day. I've played a bit of it, and it's alright. It's just, I mean, those games aren't really my cup of tea, but it's still alright for what it is. Valkyria Profile, Covenant of the Plume. I'm not a big strategy RPG fan, with all the, the turn-based grid-like stuff where you're moving on a grid. It's just not really the biggest genre for me, and this is a direct example of this. It's a good game, but I have a lot of trouble with it. I never did get very far in it. And last but not least, Yoshi Touch and Go. A really fun game, showed what the DS could do with the touchscreen when it first came out. Really, really awesome. And that's my DS collection, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think. You can leave some comments below, and I will see you later. Stay tuned for more videos.